And we will now move to the closing statements. The closing statements will be 2 minutes. I want to remind the audience again, please refrain from any outbursts of any kind during the remarks. The closing statements will be 2 minutes, as I said, and we will begin with Mr. Wallace.
I appreciate the opportunity to be with you this evening and to talk about these important issues and to answer these important questions. And I've tried to answer every question that's been propounded to me and every question that's been asked. And I'm proud to do that. I think that's what the process is. And I think it's very important that when questions are raised, that you understand where we stand, what we believe, and what the facts are. And that's what this forum is about. And so I appreciate the entities that have sponsored our opportunity to be here and to put this on this evening and organize it this evening. It's critical going forward in this election, in the next 4 weeks, that we decide who it is that can best represent Eastern Oklahoma values and Eastern Oklahoma common sense and values. It's essential that we pick a member of Congress who has an experience in asserting a set of rights, that has experience in fighting for folks that haven't had a voice in the system. Because the reality in Washington right now is none of us have a voice there. If you can't afford a K Street lobbyist to go over on Capitol Hill and whisper in someone's ear for you, you don't have a voice in Washington today. And we don't have, as working folks out here in Eastern Oklahoma, we don't have that kind of resource. We can't go hire that K Street lobbyist and send them up there to talk to those congressmen. And so what we've got to do is we've got to send someone to be a member of that body that understands our experience here, that understands our values here, that shares our values here. And I would assert to you that that's me. I'm a 4th generation Oklahoman. My daddy was an Otasco manager. My granddad was a pilot for Game and Fish. I know your experience here. I know our collective experience here. That's the voice we need in Congress. And I'll go toe-to-toe with anybody out there anytime to stand up for you.
Mr. Mullin.
Well, I simply got in this race because I got fed up. I got fed up with politics as usual. I got fed up with politicians that are interested in getting their next paycheck. I got fed up with people just going up there to occupy a seat. To be of service, that means you're taking a sacrifice to go serve. And if it's the best job that you've ever had, then are you going to tell me you're going to be willing and able to die yourself? Because we already understand that party politics plays a big issue. Are you going to be able to stand against your party? Are you going to be able to make tough decisions? I can tell you I will be. The absolute worst thing that can possibly happen to me if I get tasked with making a tough decision and it costs me my re-election is that I get to come home and get my life back. The best thing that can happen is I get to serve the remainder of time that I pledged to serve you. I'm going to serve you 6 years. And when I get done serving, I'm going to come back and I've got to live with the rules and I've got to live with what we got accomplished or didn't get accomplished. We all have a responsibility. Right now, we can all say this country's in a tough situation. We all have the responsibility to take and make a sacrifice. Every time we point at somebody, remember, you've got 3 fingers pointing at you. I'm not a good Monday morning quarterback. I don't just gripe about something and expect someone else to do it. I'm going to stand up and give you 100%. I understand what it's going to take to get this economy back on track because I fight it every day. It's my #1 competition that I have. Over 40 cents we have on every dollar that we spend comes out of our company to pay this government when they're trying to say they're getting this economy back on track. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm honored to serve you.
Mr. Bynum.